you get a road win, you're happy. And I told him last night, and the same thing at George Washington, I just want to win by 1, and we did again. I'd like to win by 20, but that's probably not going to happen. I thought they played very well. I don't think anyone would have predicted both teams shoot 51% with both had offensive woes all year. But they shot the ball well. They kind of picked us apart, every time out of a timeout, they seem to run something, get an easy layup. We didn't react very well. At least the last possession we did get a stop when it really counted, and just a hard fought game. I think they're better than people realize. The quickness, when they get their inside game going, they're pretty tough to stop. They get good space, especially when they make threes like they did today, and. They're going to win some games here. There's no doubt about it. And, we get one up, get a road win, and now we got to go to TCU and see what happens.
Coach, Magruder last week, 28 points at 17 today. How important was it to see a guy like Southwell step in and get 17 to take a little pressure off Rodney this afternoon?
I thought second half, Rod got some pretty good looks, but it looked like he got tired. And he just, then he misses a couple. Now you lose your confidence. I talked one time, I said, you just got to set your feet, take your time, jump up and shoot it. They went 1-3-1 with a minute something left, and, we flashed him high post. He had a wide open look, and it just didn't go. But, now you got to have other people make plays, and that's I talked about in the huddle. How do you win games? People, you get stops and people make plays. And, Shane made plays. Angel has two big. He hits the three against the zone, and then he gets the little runner, down the stretch. But they kept coming at us. I mean, they made shots and plays, but we had enough for that stop. You get lucky a little bit. Loose ball bounces, and then Shane comes up with a big block down the stretch.
Where do you think he's improved the most since you started coaching Shane?
Well, if Shane is talented, I think anyone that's watched him, there's no doubt about that. He has very good skills. He's got length. Probably not as tough and as strong as you would hope he would be. The thing that with him playing the 4, it's given him an advantage because now, he spreads the defense, and right away he hits a 3, spreads the defense. It makes them accountable with their two bigs. He's a good passer. He spread, and he's got a nice little pull-up jumper. If we can get him to go a little harder, more consistently, and him be consistent. He's as talented as anyone we have in our program. And last game it was Nino. Today it was him. We just, I've said all along we have 8 guys that, pretty much are 8 starters. J.O. was very good. With Thomas, struggled. A lot of foul trouble. People picked up the pieces, and we made enough plays to win.
Coach, last 9 seconds, they come out. After a timeout, you take one. What's the cat and mouse? What did you see? You took the timeout. What did you change?
Well, I just wanted to see how they lined up, and we kind of thought, one, they would try to either go right in or go high-low, and I think that's what they were trying to do. They ran a guy to the corner, ran him up. We got a little deflection, loose ball, kind of scramble. Now their guy, what you do, you teach your kids to go to the basket and try to make a play. And, we were just fortunate. Shane came from the weak side and blocked it. I think either they were going to go alley drive, we call it straight line drive, kind of clear out with Murray sitting there, or go high-low right to him off the quick pass to the guard. One of those two things you'd have to ask Coach Huggs.
Talked about your depth. You needed pretty much everyone today with all the foul trouble.
And DJ got in the first half and did some good things. He just didn't finish the free throws or the rebound. I felt bad AD. Now we thought, give AD a chance the second half, and Adrian, gets hurt real quick. I think he's okay. But even whether it's a minute or two for Omari, all those guys, we need them all, and there's going to be a point where they got to come up big and they got to keep a good attitude.
What was the hardest thing about dealing with all that foul trouble? You got 5 guys with 2 fouls most of the way.
Well, I think a little bit. And we talked about it, I think, the other day. They get a lot of their percentage of their points from free throws, and they're good at it. They get angles. They got great quickness. They have a lot of guys that can get in the paint. So now when they're driving to the hoop, now you got fouls. It's tough to do. And now do you wall up? Do you reach? You get another foul. So you got to do a good job of containing them and giving good weak side help. I think that's the biggest thing. And then just rotate people. Will had 2 in the first half. Normally I take them out, but we just couldn't do that. We got him out for a couple possessions defensively with Omari, but you just had too many people. I thought maybe it would help us a little bit with conditioning in the second half for being fresh, Angel and Rod being out, but maybe it made a difference. I don't know.
Are you impressed with the poise the team has showed in the postgame?
Yeah, and we kept talking about that in the huddle. Can't let the crowd get to you. You can't, if you like the calls or no call, the different officiating calls. I got to deal with that. You got to keep focusing on, doing what you do, and that, getting stops, taking care of the ball, getting, and making plays.